Hi, my name is Luke Zadzik. I'm a 4-H'er and I'm gonna start doing some survival classes. The first one we're gonna do is a survival shelter. Imagine if you're out in the woods and you're out hiking and you find yourself lost and it's starting to get dark and you say you have like 15-20 minutes to build a shelter. What do? Well, we're gonna act like we have 20 minutes to build a shelter and explain pros and cons of what they look like. So we're gonna have some helpers here to help with that. And we have team 1, that's Ezekiel, it's me and Ezekiel. Then we got team 2, that's Simon and Noah. And then we got team 3, Hannah and Isaiah. So we're gonna each build a shelter, see how they look. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're halfway, time's half up, and we're 10 minutes in. You can see, we got Simon's base, that's kind of a teepee-ish look. We got Ezekiel's base, that's kind of more of a slanted fort look. We got Hannah's base, it's kind of a wall fort, I don't really know what they're doing. So we're halfway, everyone's coming along. Let's see what they look like when we're done. Woody. Okay, so that's been 20 minutes. We're at the end, and each of our shelters are done. So we got shelter 1 by Isaiah and Hannah. It's got very low coverage, so any element will get through, rain. They got the tarp down to keep moisture from coming up, that's good. And they got a back wall to help break some of the wind that's coming in, and that's also good. But they have a lot of holes, and it's gonna let the elements get right in and not offer much protection or warmth from the cold. Shelter 1's not the best, as you can see. It's got holes and they do have a little coverage that'll help, but it's not very good. Then we're gonna go to shelter 2. That's mine and Ezekiel's. As you can see, it's very much coverage, no holes. We got sticks holding the leaves down. A lot of great coverage. Have no go around to the foot. As you can see, full coverage all the way around. Really, really nice. And that's keeping it warm inside and the rain out. So as you can see, here's the front of it. We got the inside, not a lot of holes in it at all. It'll keep it very warm and dry in there if it rains. And we got a small doorway so that way the elements can't get us and the wind won't be able to come in. And the way we built it as a shanty, kind of shoots the wind out. And then we got shelter 3. Look at that. Way too big for a short time shelter. We got big holes all right here that's just gonna let the elements right in. If it rains, they're gonna get completely wet. They tried building something way too big, way too spacious for the little amount of time they have. they should have definitely downsized, and they just did not have the right amount of supplies or time to build something like that. So it's a very poor base. They could have improved it if they spent some more time on it. But as you can see, they didn't, so not very well done. Okay, this is Team 1's base, and this is Team 1. How do you think it turned out? What was your plan for this base? On Tarbin, lean-to.
Yeah.
I'm using the tease party. Okay, so if you had to sleep in this base from a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, how willing would you be to sleep in it?
About a 4.
Okay. So, how much coverage do you think you get?
That bed from a wood, but it's a lot of holes.
Okay.
And you do at the top is like so the moisture won't get to you.
Thank you, Team 1.
Yes.
Okay, so it's me and Ezekiel. We're Team 2. We did a base more as a shanty kind of look. Lean-to against a tree. So Ezekiel, from a 1 to 10 scale, how much would you want to sleep in this?
Probably 7.
Alright, so it's not a pretty good base in this. So what was your original plan when you started building this?
They can do a lean-to.
Okay, so you want to make a lean-to, and it looks like you did that pretty well. So how good a coverage do you think your base gives from the elements?
Pretty good.
You think it did really good? Okay. Thank you, Team 2. We're gonna go to Team 3 next. Okay, I'm here with Team 3 and the base. So, what was your plan for this base you built?
Well, we put one up. I didn't really get too into it. I was kind of doing the camera and Simon, and we went a little too big because we had 20-minute time limit to 15, and we kind of took way too long for our size base.
Okay, so from a 1 to 10 scale, how willing would you be to sleep in this for?
Probably about like 3.
So a 3, so you don't think it's very good then?
No.
So how much coverage do you think your fort had for the time you had?
I think for our size, we did pretty good. It definitely should have been smaller. We were aiming more for like my brother's base, but we kind of went a little big on ours.
Okay, so you heard that from Team 3. The base, they overshot it and tried making it too big and didn't think of the time very much and tried to overshoot it. Thank you very much. So, that is the bases we have. Thank you for joining us. It was a lot of fun.